Now, let's talk about the largest contentful paint, which is the metric that most websites will fail out of their core web vitals. So let's jump right in here. What is largest contentful paint first? Largest contentful paint is the largest text, video, or image element once the page has finished loading. So usually this is going to be like the hero image or a large heading, especially, on mobile. You want to make sure those headings are large so people can read them. Sometimes that might be a third-party font, though, that slows things down. So if basically in Google's eyes, it's how fast does that feel for the largest element on this page to finish loading? So you can actually see what the largest contentful paint element is if you have real user monitoring data, or if you just use Google's PageSpeed Insights testing tool, it will actually show you now what the LCP element is. So you know exactly what's taking this long time to load, and then you can optimize for it. What's a good score? Under 2.5 seconds for 75% of your visitors. To test those core web vitals, you usually will need a real user monitoring tool, or you could use Google's PageSpeed Insights and Chrome User Experience, which are free. So 2 to 4 or 2.5 to 4 seconds needs improvement. Over 4 seconds is poor. Usually what we see as a speed optimization company is it's either they're close to passing or they're anywhere from 7 lost seconds on their largest contentful paint. So depending on where you're at, the optimization method is going to change. So let's talk about some of the common reasons why your largest contentful paint is slow. Number one, slow server response time. We have seen so many websites that are on shared website hosting, ones that you get for $30 for the whole year. And it shows, it comes up in these ways like website performance, and it will impact user experience. So check on that hosting and move over to a solid WordPress hosting. We prefer Kinsta, that's the one we use for our own sites. Now, render blocking CSS and JavaScript, a lot of the times this is coming from third-party resources like tracking analytics scripts. It could be coming from your plugins. It could be coming from your theme. Really, it could be a lot of different things causing this, but most commonly it's those three. Now, in a large unoptimized LCP image, again, you're going to be able to see, is it an image that's your LCP? You'll be able to see through the eyes of Google using the PageSpeed Insights testing tool what they're registering as the LCP and how to optimize for it. And then you can just keep testing until it's fixed. So how do you fix each these issues, which pretty much just went over? Time to first byte, you want to make sure you have better hosting, proper cache sheet setup, render blocking resources. I would say address your plugins and your theme first. Then you can work on deferring and delaying JavaScript, inlining your critical CSS, which in a lot of cases with WordPress websites, not really for other types of sites. WordPress websites, it's the click of a button. You're just making sure there aren't any issues and that it's working properly. Images, you want to compress these. You want to convert them to Google's preferred format, which is WebP. WebP images are considered next-gen formats, which are 300 to 400% faster than JPEGs and PNGs. So most folks are still using JPEGs and PNGs. Preloading your images is a great way to speed things up as well. Now, your largest contentful paint is the one that most sites will fail. So definitely get that in order. And if you run into any issues, feel free to go to pagespeedmatters.com and request a free speed audit. We'd be happy to help you speed up your website.